Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all safe and well. Now before we start today's episode, I've got a slightly embarrassing but necessary channel notice for you. Now we've just gone past my year anniversary on YouTube, and I think myself I've done really well in terms of getting the content out there and building up subscribers from just scratch and not using Instagram or any of the other social media. It's simply you guys out there finding me, and yeah, it's just been a marvelous experience. I do wish this to continue. So my ambition over the next 12 months is to get the channel subs up to about 1,000, just over the 1,000 mark. So if you out there can help me, by those who haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the icon, hit the bell icon as well for notifications. It will be lovely to have you aboard, and I really do appreciate your support. But yeah, if you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Now, enough with the embarrassing preamble. Let's get on to today's battle. So, representing the blue corner today is a gentleman called Dick Griffin. It's a 1979 release, and the album's entitled "Now Is the Time." Yes, really like this album. Bought it for an absolute steal. No one else seems to know how good this album is. I haven't really seen it out there in the wild. So yeah, part of the channel, well, what I feel is the channel charm is I may be introducing artists to you and albums that you've never seen or never considered before. And this is a really good example of it. So the track that we're going to be using for today's battle is Peaceful Thinking, and the label in which this album came out on is Trident. You can see the icon there. So yeah, I've got a lot of time for this album, but yes, we're going to be using Peaceful Thinking for today's battle. Now, up against Mr. Griffin. It's one of my personal favorite albums. I ain't gonna lie to you, I just really love it. This is a 1975 release. It's by a gentleman called Grover Washington Jr. The album title and the track title are one in the same, and it's Mr. Magic. There you go. So those who are familiar with the channel have heard me already gushing about this album. I just think this is a no-brainer by way of jazz fusion. It's got everything what I personally like. Hopefully you'll feel the same. It came out on the Motown / Creed Taylor label, so you got, it's just telling you it's quality all the way through. And some of the notables on display on this particular album are Gary King, Phil Upchurch, Harvey Mason, and Eric Gale. Phenomenal. Yeah, this is beautiful. So, just to recap, for today's battle, in the blue corner we have Dick Griffin with the 1975 album Now Is the Time, and the track title is Peaceful Thinking for today's battle. Now in the red corner we have the 1975 release by Grover Washington Jr. The album title and the track title for today's battle is one in the same, and it's Mr. Magic. There you go, have a good look at that. Links will be provided down below for you to have a listen in your own time. I expect you guys to like this, judging by some of the responses to earlier videos in a similar genre. Hopefully you guys will love these two tracks. Feel free to comment in the comment section, let me know what you think, and happy listening, by the way. Yeah, this should be an enjoyable one. I'm slightly bent towards one side. I'm not going to say what it is. Again, this is a bit of fun for you guys out there. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've never encountered either of these artists before, you know, what your general impressions are if you do happen to hear the albums afterwards. As I said, happy listening. Yeah, that will do for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute blast. Please consider liking, subscribing and sharing and commenting down below. So until the next episode, do look after yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you for another battle shortly. Bye bye.